to begin with, you're going to want to prime your eye. I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, which I've used in my other videos, and I'm just going to put that all over my eye using my finger. And then you're going to want to put this anywhere where you will be applying eyeshadow. And the first thing you're going to do, because I'm going to be using a white, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and I'm going to use the white color in this. I'm going to place that all over my lid. Okay, so once you've blended the flash color out, I'm going to use Scandalous Cosmetics eyeshadow, the white one from Wedding. And I'm just going to pat that on with a MAC 239 brush. And I'm just pressing this on, just patting it all over my lid. Okay, so once you're done applying your white eyeshadow, I'm going to use Violet Underground Kohl Pencil by MAC, and this is what I'm going to use to cut the crease. Okay, so another thing that I did is I grabbed my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and this blue right here, this one, I'm going to put it over that purple line that we just did. And I'm just going to use my 113 angle brush from Crown, and it's the Italian Badger series brush. And I'm just going to go over wherever I use the purple liner, just to deepen the line a little more. So next, I'm still using the 113, and I'm gonna grab Makeup Forever's number 92, if I can get it out of here. Looks just like this. Tap away the extra. We're gonna go over that blue. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just blending out that purple using a fluffy brush. So and of course, like, I'm blending upwards, I'm not going down at all. So you're just flicking the color up, and the fluffy brush helps it blend out. Next, you're going to pick up the hot pink shadow that I have over on this side. It's by Scandalous Cosmetics, and I don't know what the color is called itself. It doesn't have like any labels on the back of it, but it's this hot pink one right here. And I'm going to place this above the purple with a fluffy no-name brush. And I'm just going to put it right over the purple and blend it out. Just to deepen that line, I'm going to use the black shadow in this Dior quad right here. It's the best black. I prefer it over carbon, actually. So just to make it a little bit darker, I'm going over that crease. And for highlight, I'm just going to use that same Wedding color with my Trish McAvoy brush. And I'm going to press the white right on my brow bone. Okay, so once you've got that down, I'm actually going to show how I do my eyeliner. So what I do is I use my 113 angle brush and blacktrack flouidline by MAC, and I just dip it in there. To get a really sharp line, this is what I do. I clean my brush every time I use it. And so after I dip it, I just go over it and I squeeze the top of it just to get it really sharp. And start at my inner corner. That is so thick, but It's for the look. And then you just fill it in. And for the outer corner, it's all in the brush, the angle of the brush. So just follow like your bottom lash line, just bring it straight up. Obviously, this is not how I do my eyeliner all the time, but this is just the liner for the look. You want it really bold and Barbie doll-esque. And then you just fill in any spots. Okay, so what I did is I lined my waterline with white eyeliner, and I also flicked it out like I did in my first video with the Makeup Forever and the white Scandalous eyeshadow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my bottom lash line with Smolder Eye Kohl by MAC. And I'm going to line right below my eyelashes. And then I'm going to blend it out with a little smudger brush. And I'm going to set it with that Dior black eyeshadow. So once I set that, I'm going to go right below that black shadow with a Truco fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever number 92 eyeshadow. And I'm going to go right below that black shadow and blend it into it. After you've done that, I'm going to go in with that pink fluffy brush that I applied the hot pink with. I'm going to pick some more up and go right below that purple. So now that what I did is I put on my mascara, and while that's drying, okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to do my blush, and the blush that I'm going to use is actually a little scary. It's that same hot pink from the Quad, and I'm going to take a 404 small dual face brush. It's a crown brush, so dual-ended stippling brush, and this part scares me. I'm just gonna put it right on my cheekbone, that pink blush. And make sure you blend it really well. It's kind of obnoxious. And right over it, I'm going to go in with Benefit High Beam. I usually don't use this one because this does not go with my skin tones. A lot of girls make this mistake. They go out and they buy highlighters like this. Usually this goes for fair skin tones. Not me. So let's say like with my skin tone, this is what I reach for. The Smashbox Artificial Light. Anything with like a gold bronzy undertone would be good for anyone with my skin tone. Now if you're light skin, go ahead and knock yourself out on this because it's a frost, it's a white frost. So it tends to look, it just looks like icing on your face. It's not cute, but for Halloween So cute. So we're just going to dot this right here. And then, sorry, that's my cell phone. And with my finger, I'm just going to go right over it. The high beam does look really pretty on this hot pink blush. If you are rocking blush like this, then the high beam complements it very, very well. So just patting it. Now I'm gonna use, this is the fun part, there are Dell Spider Woman lashes that I got from Walgreens. So these are the ones that I'm gonna use for the doll look. So I'm just going to show you how to apply gigantic lashes. And what I do is, when they're brand new, you want to make sure you roll them like this. You want to bend them. And because the lash is really thick on these, you want to make sure that they're going to be easy to work with. So you want to wait until that glue gets a little tacky. You don't want to put it right when it's right when you squeeze it out onto the tube, because all it's going to do is just slide around your lash line. It's not going to stick. You want it to be tacky so it adheres a little bit. Okay, so I just press them up against my lash line. Bottom lashes. So you just want to slide them up. There you go. There are your spider lashes. Doll lashes in this case. So I'm going to go in with MAC's Magenta lip pencil. And fill it in. And I'm going to go over that magenta lip pencil with Angel lipstick by MAC. Really pretty pink. And I'm going to use a lip brush just to go over it. Just to apply it. I decided I don't want them so bright. And what I'm doing is I'm focusing it on the center of my lips. And for gloss, I think I'm going to use a Dazzle Glass for sure. I'm going to use MAC's Dazzle Glass in Money Honey. This is the look, really pretty pinks and purples and the white and the black, but you can't see it. I will post pictures at the end. So thank you so much for watching. It's just a very dark Barbie. Well, I guess not Barbie. I would say I'd go with like Teresa for me anyway. So thank you so much for watching and for being so patient, and I will see you all soon.